FNAF, it's almost every child's nostalgic game. We've all played at least one FNAF game. You know what I'm talking about on those online websites. One of those things. So we're gonna be ranking the FNAF games based on what they say about you. Starting off with FNAF 1. Okay, guys, quick edit here. I didn't even know this existed. If you look up FNAF 1 and like if you just look up FNAF 1, what is this, bro? Okay, that's kind of unique. That's kind of, I just want to show that off. Okay, back to the video. If you like FNAF 1, you like to get stuff done. You like to jump in the mud. You like to get a little bit dirty. You're not the type of guy that waits around. You like to get stuff done right now. So with that, this shouldn't even be S. This should be like Chad tier. This should be Chad tier. Let's get that right down. Hello? FNAF 2 has some good things. You know, it has a lot of new animatronics, but there's so much stuff going on. It's like trying to be like the new kid on the block. You know, you just arrived fresh out of middle school to high school and you're trying to impress everyone. Honestly, it has high respects. I can put that in the new kid tier. You like the new kid. Also, I don't know what these games are. I forgot to mention. Like there's FNAF Scott Cawthon with a Freddy head. I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore those. Next one, FNAF 3. My brother, if you like FNAF 3, I'm sorry to say, but you don't take showers. This game, I won't lie, this game, it has really good mini games, really good lore, but the gameplay, no, that's dookie. That's terrible. It's like, you know, this game, it's like you're on Jeffrey Epstein's island. So for that thing, I'm gonna have to put it in the stinky tier. FNAF 4, this one's kind of hard. You're like afraid of the dark. You can't sleep without a nightlight, to say the least, if you play FNAF 4. FNAF 4 is really scary though, so I can see why you need that nightlight. So I'm gonna put it in the A tier because it's not a bad game. It's pretty good, pretty scary, pretty good lore. Sleeps with nightlight. I think that's an accurate way to describe FNAF 4 players. All right, next up on the list, we got, what is the next one? FNAF World. Obviously, this was made for more kids game, but if you play it, it's really good. It's a really good. There's good mini games, good everything. If you play this, you're like, you know, I think if you play FNAF World, you're the kind of person that farts silently but destroys the entire room. I feel like you have that kind of like innocent look on your face, but when you fart, everything gets destroyed. You're sending a nuke in your like classroom. Honestly, it's a really good game though. I have to put it in Chad tier. You're kind of a Chad if you play it, but on the side you kind of have silent but deadly farts, if you get what I mean. Next up, Sister Location. This game, if you like Sister Location, you like to eat your pizza with ranch and a little bit of pickles. You like to eat any kind of meal. It doesn't matter what it is. Like if your friend's a picky eater, they got leftovers, you say, hey, give me that, I'll finish it for you. Don't waste that food. That's honestly pretty good. I'll put that in the chat here. That's pretty good. Gameplay wise, I enjoy it, especially with Ennard. Bro, Ennard's so scary. Oh my goodness. And the lore is pretty good for it. Freddy Fazbear Pizza Simulator. I honestly gotta look this up. Oh, it's this game. Okay, yeah. Also, what is this ad, bro? Okay. You're chill, you're not afraid of anything, you're not afraid to speak up for others. Your opinion stays with you regardless of what other people say. Like you don't care about what other people say. You're a chill guy, you're based. You know, you got good respectability. But when you do say stuff, you can get kind of carried away. So I'm gonna put that in the, you're kind of like a Terminator. You're not afraid to say what you want to say, and it could hurt a lot of people's feelings, but hey, you don't care. Ultimate Custom Night. If you play Ultimate Custom Night, you kind of, you know, you like to multitask. You got like stocks on one side, you got your book on the other side. On that, you're sipping like a tea or coffee. Due to its complexity, I feel like you have a high IQ. You have to understand what's going on. You're extremely smart if you play this game. Like you're smart, but you're like a little nerd. You know, you got them glasses on a little bit. With that little nerdy cut, you know what I'm talking about. Honestly, these people are like really chill to be around. I'll put you in the chat tier, bro. You kind of deserve that. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. If you play this game, you have generational trauma. That's all I'm gonna put it as. You have generational trauma. I'm gonna put that in the generational trauma tier. Generational trauma. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Same with the Dreadbear. You have generational trauma. All right, what is Five Nights at Freddy's AR? What is this game? What is this? Bro, this is like Pokemon Go. What? If you like to play this game, you probably like to go outside. You know, your average outside enjoyer. You want to feel the sun on your face sometimes. Like, you even go outside at night. Most people don't do that. So, props to you, man. I don't know what this is. That's probably a FNAF World game. I don't know what that is. This is Security Breach. I don't know what that. Oh, wait, this is Security Breach. If you play Security Breach, it's kind of like FNAF 2. I've never played it, but honestly, it's like FNAF 2. You try to impress people. You try to impress people. When the party runs out of drinks, you're there to deliver more drinks. That's what kind of person you are. I'll put that in the chat tier. Put that in the chat tier. Security Breach Ruin. I'll put that also in the chat tier. Not much explaining for that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, truly. Survival Crew. What is FNAF Survival Crew? I've never heard of this before. Oh, this is a Roblox game. No, that doesn't count. No. Five Nights at Freddy's Laps. What is that? Let's take a look at this. Is there anything scary in this or no? Doesn't look like it. Okay. If you play 5 Laps at Freddy's, you used to play Angry Birds in your childhood. You couldn't get enough of Mario, so you had to come to 5 Nights at Laps. 5 Laps at Freddy. I'll put this in the stinky tier, because most kids, I think, don't shower. Most kids don't shower. FNAF Into the Pit. This game was actually pretty good. I watched gameplay of it. Pretty good, actually. So, you know, this game screams to me, you're like a grandpa enjoyer. You like your grandparents. People who respect their grandparents a lot, you know, who like their grandparents, usually they're very chill people. They're respectable, you know. They get beaten. You know, once you make a mistake, you know, sometimes your grandparents just like beat you, you know, because they're old school. So, and that kind of shapes you into a better person. So, you know, I'll put that into the chat there. I'll put that in chat there. That deserves, it's worthy. Secret into the Mimic. I don't even know what this is. Secret into the Mimic.
Hospital. Scanning. Scanning. Error. It appears you have a foreign object wedged inside. Now don't.
What? Yeah, this game is literally Outlast, but Five Nights at Freddy's. Literally Outlast, but Five Nights at Freddy's. The same thing can be said with Security Breach. I don't really know. I don't really like it. It looks kind of poopy, you know. So I can respect the Outlast kind of style, but everything else about it, it looks trash. I don't know what to describe it. It's just like, if this is your favorite game, you're like allergic to sunlight. How do you spell allergic? Allergic. Yeah, if you play Secret, or sorry, if you like truly enjoy Secret of the Mimic, you're definitely allergic to sunlight. I can't see another way to describe it. The game, you know, Outlast is okay, but the concept of FNAF in Outlast, this game wasn't made the best, so yeah, you're allergic to sunlight. And that concludes the list. I don't know what any of these other games are. Oh, Halloween edition. Halloween edition. You sleep with nightlight. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That is. Wasn't this that one FNAF space game in FNAF World? This was actually kind of fire. This was fire play. I'll rank this one, Chad. If you like this, I'll rate it actually above FNAF World, because this game was actually fire. This carried FNAF World. I don't know what that is. That is. So final. What is that? That is Help Wanted 2. No way. How did I miss that? I didn't even realize. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this might have to go in a special tier, bro. Oh, this game is fire, bro. I can tell. I love beating that thing in FNAF. I don't know if this guy is in FNAF Help Wanted. But I've seen a clip of him being beaten with a hammer, and I think that's absolutely hilarious. Or something. He's being beaten with something. Okay, this 10 out of 10. We got a special tier. Oh, we'll call you the Peacemakers, bro. If you play FNAF 2, if you play Help on It 2, you know, you that's so ironic because I'm talking about beating that guy, beating that little helpy on the thing with a hammer. But you're Peacemakers, bro. In real life, I feel like you'd be chill. Here's the final list. Feel free to take a screenshot if you want. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this list, feel free to subscribe and like the video if you like what you saw. And if you farted in this video, bless your booty. And if you enjoyed what you saw, why not go check out some of my other content?